This is the homework quiz for week 15, and we're in question number 5, which gives us another chance to be able to practice filling in the missing numbers on a number line. And we're going to be using the same strategy that we've been using thus far, which is to find the distance in between negative 60 and 120 and divide it by the number of intervals there are, the number of spaces in between, to find out the size of each one of those spaces. All right, let's begin by finding the range. What is the range? The range we find by taking the larger number, 120, and subtracting the smaller number. And we've been using the strategy here recently when we have integers, positive and negative numbers, where we're subtracting to change those into equivalent addition problems because they're just easier to solve. 120 minus negative 60 becomes 120 plus positive 60. We change both the operation sign and the sign of the second number, and now it's an easy problem to solve. 120 plus 60 equals 180. And now, how many intervals are there? That's what we need to find out next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 intervals. And now we have all the information that we need to be able to find out how large each one of those intervals is. If we take 120, the range, and we divide it by the number of intervals, in this case 6, then we can find out how big each interval is. 6 goes into 18 3 times. 3 times 6 is 18. And that goes evenly, 0. And we have another 0 that we can bring down, but 6 does not go into 0. So we need to make sure that we put a 0 up above to indicate that. 6 times 30 is 180. That is the distance, the interval for each one of those different spaces up above. Now we can go ahead and fill in those missing spaces. 120 minus 30 is 90. 90 minus 30 is 60. 60 minus 30, 30. 30 minus 30 is going to be 0. And then 0 minus 30 is going to be negative 30. We already know negative 60 is there provided for us. Negative 60 minus 30 is going to be negative 90. On the other side, we can go over and fill those in now. 120 plus 30 is 150, and then 150 plus 30 is 180. And now we're finished. Those are the missing numbers filled in on the number line for question number 5. Go ahead and try the practice problem for problem number 5 in the homework quiz for week number 15.